Hi guys, this is Tommy from Stories on Board. I'm going to show you today how you can create a story map from scratch just in a matter of minutes using Stories on Board AI assistant functionality. When you are planning a new product, it's crucial that you describe its purpose and identifying the key features that you are looking to implement into your solution. Let's build a SaaS roadmap tool today. In Stories on Board, there is a dedicated interface for sharing product detailed information with your stakeholders and team members. You can also list the type of the product you build, the purpose of your product, along with some of the key features and additional options. Now that we know what we are building and what are those key functionalities that we are aiming to implement into the solution, we can ask Stories on Board AI Assistant to create some high-level user goals for the project, like creating roadmap, sharing roadmap, or collaborating on the roadmap. In the next step, we can collect some user steps that the user can take to complete each of the goals that we have collected already. You can repeat this action with each of your user goals and collecting relevant user steps underneath. Now that we already have our goals and steps, we can brainstorm some user stories as well, asking Stories on Board AI to do the job for us. You can repeat this action to each of the steps and collecting relevant user stories. When you finish collecting your user stories, you can open them one by one and take advantage once again on Stories on Board AI, writing your user stories. You can accept the user story and you can modify it anytime. We are not stopping there. You can also ask Stories on Board AI to generate acceptance criteria for you. You can even select which one you would like to take into consideration and accept it for this particular user story. You can repeat this action with each of your user story on the board. Let's create our first release. We need to identify what we can deliver for our users on a minimum viable product level to gather their feedback in an early stage. Let's select some of the user stories that we are going to implement in our first release. You can select card one by one, or you can also collect cards by multiple selection and simply move them into the relevant release. During the project, team members are writing many user stories. In a complex environment, a release can contain hundreds of user story cards. That makes it very difficult to oversee. But Stories on Board AI Assistant here to help you. You can ask our AI assistant to generate your release summary or write your release announcement that you can already take with you for any stakeholder meeting just in seconds. You can even describe whether you would like to see the main components of your release described in a long or short format, or you even can skip some of the components. And with just like that, you already saved the day and you can start with the next release.